I'm Bob Merlin. I'm a collaborative family attorney. I help my clients get through a divorce, paternity, or prenuptial agreement process peacefully without having to go to court. I made a conscious decision to no longer go to court. I don't think that court is in the best interest of the vast majority of families. It is destructive to the family. It plays all of the dirty laundry out in public, and it empowers a stranger, a judge, to make decisions for the family. Most people think of a divorce in terms of going to court and fighting, and you've seen movies and television shows about divorces, and there's nasty fighting and it's all out in public. That is not how it has to be. And I provide those non-court processes to my clients. In fact, I tell people that I specialize in the ABCs of family law, anything but court. And that's what's best for the clients. In theory, it may be better for me to go to court because I could bill more and get paid more and maybe be a richer man, but I don't want to do that. It's not good for me. I think that my life is better, and I know that my clients' lives are better because I do not take my clients to court. My experience has been over time that more and more people are searching for ways to resolve their family differences without being in court. If you go to the courthouse where the final uncontested hearings take place, which is the time when the couple has resolved everything and they're going to court just to get the final judgment entered, the vast majority have no attorneys. The public is choosing not to use attorneys, not to fight, because they don't want to fight and they don't want to spend the money. Forms are available online for couples to use to do virtually everything without an attorney. And so my philosophy is that there has been a change in society. You can look across the board in all sorts of areas that people are trying to become more aware of their environment, like what's going on with environmental issues. They're more aware of what's going on in their families. And so they want to preserve relationships rather than destroy relationships. I have openly promoted myself as a non-litigating attorney. So people seek me out. And those are people who have a lot of money and don't have a lot of money. They just don't want to fight. And people seek me out as a family mediator as well. So I can help them negotiate. Even most of them don't have their own attorneys. And I act as a neutral person to help them resolve their differences. And more people are doing that. Everybody knows somebody who has gone through a very bad divorce, a contentious divorce, one that's been played out in court. And there are nightmares involved. And you may have heard about a friend who has had the troubles of going through court and what it took and how long it took and how much it cost, and the judge didn't know what he or she was doing and they made mistakes and this is all wrong. Everybody knows about that, and so a growing number of people choose not to go down that road. I'm not sure that litigating attorneys realize what's happening in society. In fact, there were statistics that I heard about filings in Florida. Divorce filings in Florida went down 100,000 over 10 years. That means less people are getting divorced. There are a lot of reasons for that. People are not getting married, people are getting married older, and people are staying married longer. And so traditional litigators who think that this is the way it's going to be forever don't realize, as a friend of mine, Pauline Tessler, who's one of the most well-known collaborative attorneys in the world, said to me many years ago, litigators are dinosaurs who do not realize that they're about to become extinct. Now, there is always going to be a need for litigators and going to court in certain cases, and my opinion is that when people have unreasonable expectations or there may be significant mental health issues, they're not going to be able to participate in a peaceful process. And so they're going to have to be told what to do by a judge. And that, over time, may be what is happening in this area of the law. Around the world, systems are moving away from court-focused resolution of family matters to out-of-court focused resolution matters. In some courts, families are required to go to mediation or into the collaborative process before they can even see a judge. This is an indication of what's happening with society all over the world, and it certainly is happening in my practice and in my colleagues, because more and more of them are choosing to do what I do. If this was beneficial to you, please feel free to reach out to me. Leave a comment. I'll be happy to review it and respond to you. And if you think there are other people who would benefit from this, please invite them to view this video. And I urge you to join this network, because I'll be seeing you again in the future.